the cheating and tell me, does that sexy dancing what she's got in store for her man? So we roll the dice, see where they may fall. Come on, why don't we spin the wheel, see who may call. Give in to temptation, to lead it, oh yeah. Who knows where the winds of fate may lead us? Chandeliers and decollets, keep your focus away from the cheating eyes. Tell me, what's that bow tie on the card guy? Tell you about his design. So we roll the dice, see where they may fall. Come on, why don't we spin the wheel, see who may call. Give in to another vice, see where it might lead. Come on, let's just enjoy the spice of life that feels so free. Give in to temptation.「あの日守ると決めた約束はこの胸に」全てを失うことで今救える命があるのなら dim dam talelan vakom s'en va dans l'humidité et Gustave ton guardian dilim diliriram luta sera dolium seram dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim dalidam dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim dalidam dans là-haut sera ravi les toits sur moi qui verra que l'air obscur trouvé dans point de Coubera est fait que l'air obscur croisé au point de trouvera sans elle que l'air obscur trouvé dans point de Coubera est fait que l'air obscur croisé au point de trouvera sans elle au clair obscur trouble la Dieu clair obscur quoi dire pas Dieu clair obscur trouvé dans point de Coubera est fait clair obscur croisé au point de trouvera sans elle clair obscur trouvé dans point de Coubera est fait clair obscur croisé au point de trouvera sans elle clair obscur trouble radieux clair obscur quoi dire pas Dieu clair obscur trouvé dans point de Coubera est fait clair obscur croisé au point de trouvera sans elle clair obscur trouvé dans point de Coubera est fait clair obscur croisé au point de trouvera sans elle無限大の地層広げ果てしないあの場所へレディーを高く上げて風に乗れDon't give up 覚悟決めたのなら引き返しはしないさ笑い飛ばせあらなんシャリラ心砕けないように仲間がいるんだほら強がりなんていらないいつだって強めが引き裂こうとしてもほらベイビー大丈夫さ打ち破る最強の絆無限大の地図広げ果てしないあの場所へ踏み出せ勇気の一歩 Dream it all 無限大の地図広げ誓い集めた戦い続けてゆく自分自身貫け掴み取る Dream it all 負けられない逃げやしない
Oh boy, I had to jump up and check my door because anytime I come in right after the cats are like banging at my door, I lock it and DA gets locked out sometimes. Boop 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 boop. Might as well wait for him to actually read the messages. There will maybe some T23 after the fact because it's a relatively short video. You can keep saying you want to see it. That doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
Boat says, "Can't wait to see some Goku T23 today."
No, I think we're good. I think we're all fine. Hey BG, have you caught up in Hunter x Hunter? No, everything right now is either Ruby or Black Clover. I haven't even started watching Pluribus because cooked. Why not that Tanjiro video? Because we already picked this video. You put the video about Tanjiro from this dude after the fact. Like, what do you want us to do? Oh, let's pivot like right now.
How sad.
Plus, we've done quite a bit of Demon Slayer recently, so give it a little bit of a break.
It's not just that. It's just that there's a lot of Tanjiro videos that are also like, hey,
and they're the
Tanjiro's
same.
Cool. I would have to look to see if this one was particularly egregious before pivoting like that.
Okay.
And I didn't.
Oh boy, this one's gonna be fun.
You don't
Mark
know that.
month, let's go.
You don't know that.
Get ready for woke.
You don't know that.
This should be good. Hello there. Oh god, is this another Hollywood woke therefore bad video?
I certainly hope not, because we went through that already.
Anime is simply the better art form. Objectively better, as Y Senpai would like to say it. Hey, bums. What's your guy's 10 list for Comey now that it is over? He has not read all of Comey yet.
I read all of Comey yet.
So it's not even worth talking about. I will
Years of Ball, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I will say, I'm glad that they did that 499th chapter and they went, oh, one more to hit 500? I got one more for y'all. Schrodinger's woke is the answer. Win T23. Nah, screw T23. Give us Phil. Y'all.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all. Sorry. Might be a little different this film. Might be a little bit of a difference.
Oh boy, he is going crazy. And he just tweeted like, what is his name? Asmongold, stop being a bitch and answer my DMs.
Like publicly calling him. What makes you think you're this guy? Question for the next DSP: can you do him failing to assemble his PC? That can be on the list in the future. This month, things are going to be a little different, unfortunately.
Viewer Request Month, Phil, nominate that. We went through so many videos last year.
Let's go, Ruby. Can you start without DA? I could. I'm not gonna.
No, go ahead. I can go back to what I was doing.
I'm surprised that you guys didn't react to the dumb artist video. Which one?
The most recent.
Oh, with Caden Film?
Yeah.
I don't even know what they talked about largely. I know we were mentioned a bit.
A bit.
How much were we mentioned?
I was just like, all right, skim a little bit ahead. All right, skim a little bit ahead. All right, skim a little bit ahead.
That's nuts! Especially since he said in the comment section that they've been talking about doing a vid together for a while. And then it's 70% us? That's nuts!
Especially since Caden didn't watch any
At
of what we did.
Gabobmer6571 says, how's the RWBY rewatch coming along?
Hasn't even started. Hasn't even started. Yep. But the Japanese, the rest of the world or something. Yo, rampant abortion. I hope not. Also high.
Why do you hope not?
Hey, we all hope for no rampant abortion. Hopefully it's not that. DSP food. Could we do a DSP tries it if we've got the time? Maybe.
We'll see if the people want
What they
we can do a poll for DSP, T23, or Dumb Artist.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Am I late? Nope, we haven't even started yet. Liquid Courage. That's honestly. And he was talking recently about, I'm not an alcoholic, never said I was, but, I just drink during marathons and this day and this day and this day and... Brother man. Metaphor is a good game. It was either my game of the year or like top 3 game of the year. Oh, if it came out last year, no, 3rd or 4th.
Dumb Artist is a salty coward baby. Still didn't reply to me, which I'm pissed about.
Yeah, he left it up though. I think he's taking the approach of ignore instead of delete.
That is a notch better than deleting.
Yes,
but
because
still,
other people can at least see and engage.
But now you've just showcased that you are indeed a coward baby.
Resident Evil 9 is gonna be awesome. All right, we gotta actually get into this stupid. So what is up? Again, they have the @ symbol in name, so I don't know what your actual whatever. Gabo, Vrenchi, Nami to Go, Vanty Robin, Hope, Harbotterman, Jeroboat, Racketeering, Sea Snow, Dutch, Priscilla, Aries, Carlos, One Piece, and My Hero Academia fanboy, Jay, Devil Elf, Raven Feather, Jetblade, Sleepy Don, Sebastian, Slug, and Norabelle. Oh, and Victory Greymon last second.
Correct order as well.
Incorrect order. I shouldn't have even said that. Z-Man. Okay, there you go. Last second. Let's get into the video. We are talking about why anime tells better stories than Hollywood by the Ikiru Project.
I don't think so. What?
At Sebastian 44,123 says, DA Donald Trump sucked off a man on Epstein's Island, which makes me wonder, what did they make you do?
Refuse to even engage with the joke.
There will be no there's no way to go with that. I feed into it. It's like, oh, DA. I don't. It's like, oh, DA, what are you hiding? No. Ignoring like all the months.
Hollywood is collapsing, and it's not.
No,
just
it's
about-
not. What do you mean? Movies are just gonna stop in 2032? It's just like, oh, no more movies. It's over. We failed.
Hollywood is collapsing, and it's not just about bad box office numbers or too many reboots. It's because the industry has lost its soul. In this video, we explore the deeper reasons behind Hollywood's creative decay and why anime has quietly become the most powerful form of storytelling in the world today.
But books, plays,
music,
oral, not
poems,
Sebastian,
reports.
Yeah, oral, yeah. I forgot the word is lost on me, but it's a transition of words and phrases to other stories. Let's just say stories.
Anime has changed us, and we want to show the path to better stories. From Attack on Titan to Your Name, Violent Evergarden, and beyond, anime still dares to ask the big questions. What is sacrifice?
What?
What is true?
What?
What makes life meaningful?
What? No, but I'm sure Full Metal Alchemist has a different answer than One Piece for those questions.
This feels, and we say this a lot of the time.
R.Ares-Queen says, DA, by any chance were you at Mar-a-Lago recently?
I don't know what that means.
This feels like a college student that has taken their 103 of philosophy and is now trying to put that onto anime when they're just stories. They have the same tropes and themes and things as any other medium of storytelling.
You can't even be like, oh man, there's industry meddling with the anime industry like there is with Hollywood, where they just go, you gotta put in this character in here. Zack Snyder with Green Lantern and Martian Manhunter. Like, no, you need Martian Manhunter,
because that's what we're running with.
Yeah, you can't even be like that with anime because that's rampant over there as well.
I get anime is a big thing, but I wouldn't call it a masterpiece or better than Hollywood.
Yeah, it's just another way to tell stories. The
same way I wouldn't say television is better than movies. I wouldn't say anime is better than movies. I wouldn't say
comics are better than manga or vice versa.
They tell different stories in different ways, and some are really good, some are really bad, and everything in between. Rampant woke is crazy.
I don't know who that is. I don't. Why should I care who this is and what this means? I'm sorry, but it's not for me.
I have never been a fan of this type of analysis where you draw so much philosophy out of the medium you're engaging with. Other people do absolutely love that type of analysis and such. I've just never engaged with it. I would like you to tell me about this. If you want to bring philosophy into your analysis, I'm fine with that. But acting like philosophy is the overarching, like if that's your motif, I'm not a fan.
2154 says, Predator Badlands clears most anime and manga in terms of
I've
writing.
heard very good thing. Also, keep in mind, manga is not.
Oh yeah, it is not for us. Muriel, whatever that last name, was an American poet, essayist, biographer, novelist, screenwriter, and political activist. She wrote across genre and forms, addressing issues related to racial, gender, and class justice, war and war crimes, Jewish culture, and dysphoria, American history, politics, and culture.
Is this person pro-woke?
Are they? Are we gonna get okey doked on the wokey doke?
What is your favorite movie? Think about it for a second. Pause the video if you need to. Now take a moment to examine.
It's funny because we were just talking about our bottom 25 movies. And I was like, what's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie is very difficult to
Yes.
say because
There's different genres. Like, my favorite horror movie is not going to be my favorite action movie, but I can't necessarily say my favorite horror movie is above my favorite action movie. Cats.
You know what?
Don't do that. Don't do that, DA.
You know
Don't do that,
what?
DA.
Wait a second. I can watch Cats almost any time.
My favorite movie is Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is a good one. Like, is it what I've watched the most of? Because that would be like Rush Hour. And I don't think Rush Hour is my favorite movie of all time.
Probably say Cats. If
Don't do this, DA.
If that's the case. Well, let's just say for the sake of argument, let's just say Shaun of the Dead.
Mm-hmm. Hot Fuzz, sir.
Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, sir.
Hot Fuzz is
Sir.
good. I forgot. My bad.
Let's
Let's just say for the sake of argument, let's just go, what's your favorite movie? Let's just say Hot Fuzz because it's a very good movie. And we can now play into whatever he's going to say. Think about the politics or whatever it does for this job. Whatever it
Admirable
is.
says,
So just back it
now
up just a
think of
little
your
bit.
favorite movie, then back at anime, then back to the movie, then back to anime, then back to me.
So I wonder how many
Super
people
bad.
will actually understand that. Big ups.
My favorite horror movie is Cats. Toy Story
Calm
2.
down.
Scott Pilgrim versus
Back
the
it up a little
World.
bit so we can get all of this.
Think about it. What is your favorite movie? Think about it for a second. Pause the video if you need to. Now take a moment to examine your choice. Try to identify what it is that makes you love it so much. What parts of you are pulled into that story, and what parts are held under scrutiny?
It doesn't have to be pulled into the story because I am not a cop in England going up against a cult.
Going up against the bureaucracy of the system and trying to let myself go a little bit and not just be about work while also going against the cult, a secret cult.
I guess you could always say that it boils down to something like you're going up against forces greater than your own.
But
and how
you
do
get
you
what's the
tackle
difference of that in the book?
Learning to trust in others instead of working by yourselves. But I'm not taking that into my real life. It's a movie,
I
dude.
don't give a fuck. It's cartoon.
It's cartoon. I'm sorry, but it is just a movie. I don't have to think about Cats. Like, what does Simple Shank mean for the Cats universe? And
No, you
myself?
did! Shut the f up!
Oh, yes,
He
obviously.
couldn't beat down the Jellicle Cat!
Yeah, no, because he's needed for the society. Because he has a job and a role in the society.
Unbelievable!
He is the railway cat, so they need him. There are very few cats that have a role in the society, and he is one of them. Okay?
So you do think of
no,
it in
I don't have
terms
to
of
think
the-
about it. They showcased it brilliantly.
I will not allow brilliant in the same sentence as Cats 2019.
If you looked at the movie's reflection, what would you see? In a world of scrolling and fast-paced content, I encourage you to stop and dwell. Even if for just a moment, and hopefully, I will be able to make a return on your investment. It is no small secret that Hollywood is falling apart, and has been for quite some time.
Are you gonna examine why? He's about to list the reasons, but
I certainly hope he starts talking about how anime is failing with the overworking and the underpaying, where there's full fund set up for underpaid animators, where they have housing and more stipends.
23 says, DA, shut up about cats and make a funny pedo joke like you usually do.
No, I can't. I didn't bring up cats. 2019.
On top of that, is he going to talk about things like One Punch Man season 3 and season 2, where it's failing very hard? Like, you've got your ones that are doing very well, your Demon Slayer in theaters, your Jujutsu Kaisen in theaters. One Piece is a perpetual thing, best-selling manga in the world. That type of, you're always gonna have those types of things, but we just went through like 30 recently canceled Jump titles. How many anime are ongoing series that get a single season?
Back when Jujutsu Kaisen 0 first came out, the VA for Utah, I believe it was just like, this movie's making $200-300 million here and in Japan, and I was paid a flat $500 for my role, and that's all. You think that's good? You think maybe we should address that? Because we still aren't.
Secret that Hollywood is falling apart, and has been for quite some time. From the dismal box office returns of the last 5 years to the backlash surrounding political messaging.
Ooh.
Hey, what happened in the past 5 years that may have affected people going to movie theaters?
Maybe something did happen.
Maybe there was a worldwide pandemic, and then people started to shift towards viewing these things at home, and now people just wait for these things to come to home theater. I mean, not theater, streaming, digital, whatever. Wait the 6 weeks instead of going to the movie theater. Unless something, it feels like an event, it's not gonna do it. Even something like Sinners, which was praised up, down, and left and right, made like 300 million. That was a big success.
In 2024, there were 3 films that made over $1 billion. In 2014, 10 years prior, there was 1 film that made.
So what are we even talking about? What? Couldn't even bring up the comparison of the two. How much money did Cats make?
If I'm not mistaken, how much did it make? I think it was like 120 to 150 million, if I'm not mistaken.
Meaning it lost like 700 million.
At Norable says, no BG, it wasn't a worldwide virus. Endgame was just that bad.
It must be.
It was 75 million on a 80 to 100 million dollar budget.
Where did that money go? It had to go to the actors.
It went to the cats. There's so many cats.
It went to the cast.
There's so many cats.
Lilo and Stitch, Deadpool, and Wolverine, and Minecraft are no, they're smashes. Mm-hmm. Successful is Weapons. Weapons was successful, and in the realm of its budget versus its return, it's also a smash. But again, Weapons might have made 300-400 mil. Sinners might have made 300 and 400 mil.
Dang, Winter Soldier didn't even make a bill.
So what do we... No, the first one to make a bill was Iron Man 3. In terms of the MCU non-Avengers movies.
As well as the decline of movie theaters and the rise of streaming. Hollywood has been taking blow after blow.
But they're still watching movies.
Yes.
Even though it's in streaming.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be better for movies to release in home theaters? Because I think the way it works is the first week. It's
Okay,
I forget exactly how it works.
Present
but
evidence.
It's either
what you're
the
saying.
first week, the movie gets all of the budget, and then prior weeks, it gets split with the movie theater, or it's the first week the movie theaters and the movie splits, and then prior weeks the movie gets all of it. I forget which one it is.
Weeks, you mean?
Yeah, subsequent week. I forget which one it is, but it's one of those. So wouldn't it be better if they got all of the money with a split towards Netflix, which would probably be less since it would be more of a flat, as opposed to, boy, I hope this does
knows
well.
how streaming does. All I know is it screws over the actors because they don't get their hey, you bought DVDs, here's your little but woke or something.
Yeah, but woke or something. I don't know.
Political messaging. You think there weren't politics in the mid 2000s?
Says, Captain Marvel made $1 billion.
That was because women.
Honestly, yes.
Yeah, no, it was. It was
a hard
like
push.
GoFundMe's for just like, I'm gonna take this entire group of this girls' classroom
Yes.
in
And
theaters.
it's great that they did this.
But that was the same thing that happened with Black Panther as
Yep.
well, where it was those blacks that did that, stinking up the movie theater with their
Legit playing drums.
bongo drums. You can't bring the spirit to the movie theater.
This is why we got done up for hate
Oh
speech.
no! Well, they deserve it.
But has yet to find a way out of its own problems. Before getting down to strategy, however, I think it is supremely important that we answer one question before any meaningful progress can be made. Namely, what are movies for? Or in a more direct fashion,
Entertainment.
what is the purpose of entertainment? On the one hand,
to entertain?
To watch and be like, oh, that was funny, and then you move on.
Or that was intriguing or scary, and then you might talk about it for a little while, and then you move on, and then
Alright.
it'll stick in your mind, and you'll go back to it and go, "Hey, Walled In was an awful movie."
or if it's like a documentary movie, like Bohemian Rhapsody, you can be like, well, that's not what happened.
Yeah.
Or you can research further into what happened.
Or you can know it's not what happened and just be entertained by it, like the Weird Al movie.
Yeah, oh, that's so freaking good. I recently watched Rocket Man again. Very, very good movie. But it ends with him writing a song that was written like 10 years prior than what it should have been. But it's one of his biggest songs, so it's a good let's go out on this song. But it's like that song happened. I'm just gotten recently into Elton John in the last couple years, and even I know, but it's a good feel good let's go out on I'm Still Standing, but he ain't write that then.
And it's the same thing that happened with Straight Outta Compton, where they're gonna call. They're gonna call him. Let's reconcile and let's make
Racketeering
music
Rat
together
says,
again.
I have yet to hear
Die.
how Hollywood is collapsing in a tangible way. Is it collapsing financially or spiritually?
Both.
I don't understand.
Don't you see the box office where it's still making a lot of money? Don't you see the soul of it where you have things like Weapons come out that is praised up and down and all around and Sinners, which was a passion project? Don't you know that these aren't actually happening? It's just all bad?
I can't wait to see how they start smoothing over things in Michael.
One for all, full Cowling.
All the money from Cats went to Jasper. You heard a super chat.
All what money?
Lost a lot.
Could be made that it depends on who you ask. From the
Yes.
perspective of the studio executive, movies are often just another way to make some money and a name for themselves. For the directors and actors of Hollywood, the desire to make art and to do some venue of self-expression may be more common.
Hey, okay, more comment. But some executives are just really passionate about a thing and want to have that thing happen. Some actors are just doing things because it's a role.
Some actors are just doing it for future roles. Like, yeah, I'll do your thing, but you gotta fund my passion project after that.
Yeah, but those are forged DEI movies or something. Of course they would be successful in modern Hollywood. What did Benny say racist? Black Panther was brought up.
Although fame and money could just as easily be taken into account as well. From the perspective of the largest demographic in the film industry, that of the audience, movies are often seen as a form of entertainment that allows everyday people to unwind, enjoy a story, and to spend time with friends and family. Now, while I do find some legitimacy in these explanations, they are ultimately short-sighted, and I would like to offer a different explanation in their place.
Oh, I guess I'm watching movies wrong because I just want to watch it and just go, yeah, cats.
I guess my feelings are invalid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm really watching these movies for.
Hey, the billions of people who've been watching movies, think about it.
You're not watching it because it's that.
Fame, money, and entertainment
It
aside,
should be called. What you mean?
movies are ultimately meant to reflect a
At
singular story.
Racketeering-Rat says, this reminds me of how people say the MCU is dead, but then immediately get hyped for Brand New Day.
They're always hyped for the next thing, and then the next thing comes out, and they go, "Oh no, that wasn't good." But the next thing, it's
Fame, money, and entertainment aside, movies are ultimately meant to reflect a singular story, one that is so integral to us in our actions. We often call it reality, and unless we begin to take this notion seriously,
fantasy is supposed to reflect sound.
So, are you gonna say that movies are getting less realistic, and the anime with in metal arm man and transmutation spears are more realistic? What are we doing?
It's mid-November. It's supposed to be cold. We used to get snow in late October. I remember walking around Youmacon and it was snowing.
Hollywood and whatever follows will wither into oblivion. Although it is by no means perfect, there was a time when cinema didn't just function as entertainment or a mere money mill.
It's almost always done that.
That Three Stooges. Before actual movies, they would just play Looney Tunes because it's just like, hey, here, watch Tweety Bird.
Yes.
In Charlie Chaplin, just
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
messing about.
This can't be another old thing good. It can't be.
But then what about the anime that are just for entertainment? What are you getting from
My Hero.
society?
Society.
Instead, these stories helped us make sense of where we stood in the world.
Nope.
The greatest film.
Nope. Your cast does not help me figure out where I stand in this world. I'm sorry. That's probably one of the movies I've watched the most of all time.
Yeah,
Good Burger is up there. Friday is up there. I don't live in a hood, so I don't smoke weed. I don't deal drugs. That's got nothing to do with my place in society.
We have been around both weed and drugs.
I said I don't smoke weed and I don't deal drugs. I specifically said that.
Films of all time were trying.
How many times did I watch Cats? Exactly. I can't. I honestly cannot.
More than 20.
Yes, 100%. More than 20 this year.
That's impossible. What could you possibly?
It's almost bi-weekly.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
No.
Yes.
No, it's a tight 1 hour 40 minutes. You get in, you get out. You don't listen to the last song because it's not a good song. You shave that down to 135. You shave out the
MHA
credits
spoilers.
130.
Deku just lost his arms in the new episodes. Are you ready for people in Twitter to glaze it even though he got his arms back in the same episode?
Yes. Look at all he's going through.
Already almost done with
Yeah,
that.
we got what? By end of year, we're done.
Is he going to talk about how movies are getting too long? That's a very good point. That's a very, very good point.
The last song is great. What the DA?
The naming of cats? No, it is not.
I love One
I don't need Judi Dench looking into my eyes with her horrible cat face and her normal human hands with her wedding ring telling me about how cats are. I mean, get that trash out of here.
Bow to them.
Yeah.
I love One Piece, but I will never hold it up as some philosophical piece of writing. I mean, and even if you could, I personally, it's just not something I'm going to do.
Yeah. I'm not sitting there just going, what does One Piece say about humanity? Because you can't write something with that mindset and also have it be so long and be a functional story. That's got to be in the background.
Gonna lose your plot.
You're gonna just be like, I'm gonna be like freedom,
Marengo.
and people are gonna interpret what they're gonna interpret.
It was Marengo.
It was Marengo, yes.
Stories helped us make sense of where we stood in the world. The greatest films of all time were trying to impress us. They were trying to form us. Regardless if that was or wasn't what the director, cast, studio executives, or anyone else intended.
What? So then how are they trying to impress us if it's not intentional?
What? They're not trying, man. It's just something that happened. What are the greatest movies in your eyes? And what did they do to impress on us?
Such formative power on audiences is possible, not because of talented directors or a phenomenal cast, although those
And
certainly help.
r.ares-queen says, I want you to comment on the thematic value of Pigman.
There's actually a lot of thematic value of Pigman.
Value?
But, yeah.
Okay.
But not in the way that was intended, because if there was time, there would have been value. But there's value in a superficial manner that, yeah, there's value, but, whatever, we're moving on.
The cat OCs were a fun time.
Yes, they were.
We've done a lot of things on this channel. If your favorite movie is Endgame, they weren't trying to use spectacle to impress you. It kind of just happened.
Yeah.
But because of the shape of a story itself, it reveals something those certainly help, not because of talented directors or a phenomenal cast, although those certainly help, but because of the shape of a story itself. It reveals something about the shape of reality. Stories then aren't reducible to personal taste or aesthetic alone.
Then, okay, how is Hollywood failing if they're still showing you pieces of reality in their films? Numbers shouldn't even factor into it. Messaging shouldn't even factor into it. In fact, messaging should factor into it because it's showing you parts of the reality. So you should want the political messaging if that's what's happening in the world. What are you talking about?
This dude isn't saying anything. No, he's saying everything. But when you say everything,
For
you're
obvious
saying
reasons.
nothing.
For obvious reasons.
Whether or not a film is good or bad depends not on a personal opinion or a vantage point, but on how well they line up with reality.
What? Then it doesn't matter. The box office, none of that matters.
Are you going to say that movies are getting less realistic?
Or they're not speaking to reality and they're just becoming like entertainment slop? Oh, like ground down into the most, we want you to have this? I'd love to hear him defend Keijo. Thank you for the super chat.
No, that's one of the ones where it's just like, we can't talk about that. That doesn't help my argument.
Are they aligned with truth or in a rebellion against it? Do they show forth justice, sacrifice, mercy, and glory as moral realities?
Hey, what if they do? Then what?
There's your Spears, DA.
says, Cats tried to be realistic and look what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should have been a cartoon.
Good as a cartoon. Whoa. Yeah. I've seen some fan art where they're very bouncy and like the Tom and Jerry. I'm like, these are some good designs.
Fan animation?
No, just fan art.
Okay.
Mired in relativism.
This dude with and I was thinking the same thing of just like the truth and rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
It is the literal motif of Fing persona.
If it is the former, movies have the power to nudge audiences to believe that the world itself might be charged with meaning. If it is the latter, movies lose their power entirely.
Yo, this is yapperoni.
But in order for this all to be true, you have to fundamentally change what movies are to people.
You better enjoy it, because you guys have killed us.
Because it can't just be entertainment, because you're just like, well, they've lost their meaning if it's the way that I'm looking at movies.
Why this background music is pissing me off? Because it's supposed to lead to more is happening than actually is. It's supposed to feel like this big dramatic thing, but fam is really yapping.
This older kind of storytelling has nearly disappeared in the present moment, and because of it, Hollywood is not simply in decline.
Can you show me the movies you're talking about so I would know and then go, hey, here's like 5 recent ones and here's 5 of the ones I'm talking about. So I at least get some indication. Because this nebulous, they're not telling stories like this anymore of talking about truth, mercy, and whether they actually exist or whatever. They're just rolling out the superhero slop or whatever. Like, what
says, this guy is the type of person to feel enlightened after only reading Vagabond, Vinland Saga, and Berserk.
He read the Gush and went, here's us talking about philosophy and what it means to be a human and all this other
But then I guess we have to ignore the high school DxD where it's just boobs and butts. Like, well, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the 10 out of 10 Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhoods and crap like that.
And Death Notes and all of this stuff.
But we're not going to talk about the 10 out of 10 movies and legitimate movies.
Like Upgrade.
No. Or Cats.
Disappeared in the present moment, and because of it, Hollywood is not simply in decline, it is unraveling from the inside out. And just mind you, this channel is about anime, but we have to lay a foundation in storytelling first. Stories changed who we are, and we love them, not just as entertainment, but as something essential to becoming fully human.
No, they did change me in fully human Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I get from that. Come on, it don't have to. It's just, I don't give a. It's just movies.
I wonder if this guy, if he met a human that lived out in the woods that was not able to get any form of entertainment, but went into town and met people and commerce and all that stuff, would he go, you're not a complete human because you haven't seen Star Wars? I would hope not.
And anime, more than any other medium.
This is like saying rap is dead and only listening to Drake, Young Thug, and Future, and that type of mainstream music. When there's more rap available than ever, and more good rap available than ever. My ain't improving as a person by watching Toxic Avengers. Dude, I don't need to watch Vinland Saga to know violence is bad.
I watched the new Frankenstein by Guillermo del Toro.
I just downloaded that too.
Very good movie. It's a lot about a monster, you know, he's trying to become human, jealousy. There's a lot of stuff in that movie. Mm-hmm. But I didn't walk away going anything about myself.
5719 says,
good luck.
Manga Jerry and Rumpelteazer were a notorious couple of cat says knockabout clowns, quick change comedians, tightrope walkers, and acrobats. We have an extensive reputation. We make our home in Victoria.
Good job, robot lady. Manga Jerry and Rumpelteazer.
Yeah, okay, cool.
We're a couple notorious cats.
Are we talking about recent rap or past 10 years, past 20 years? Let me know.
Fully human. And anime, more than any other medium today, is where we are finding those stories again. So bear with us.
Ask anyone why Hollywood is collapsing and...
Is this somebody else?
Yeah. I guess this is a several people channel.
Okay. That's a weird to have two people on a channel. I don't see who would do that for 5 years.
Some familiar answers. It's all sequels and reboots now.
It's not all sequels and reboots. And what about in anime where they've rebooted Sailor Moon, where they're rebooting One Piece? What about that? It's not all sequels
where
and
they're
reboots.
Doing sequels of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Come on, Boruto!
Of the, let's just say, 100 movies that came out this year, and that's a low number, would you say 40 are a remake or a reboot?
Number one movie of this year was Minecraft.
Not a remake or a reboot. It is an adaptation.
Number 2 was Lilo and Stitch.
Nope.
Number 3 was Superman. Number 4 was Jurassic World. Number 5 was Sinners.
Nope.
Number 6 was Fantastic Four.
Nope.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Nope.
Captain America. I keep forgetting that came out this year.
Yep.
This year, it went by super fast, but this January feels like 3 years ago. Mission Impossible and Thunderbolts.
Yeah. If you want to count the MCU movies as sequels in terms of continuations of the larger story, you've got 4 of 6.
To be honest, there are some people that need to be thought once is bad, but I find it hard to believe in anime, movies, or manga will change their mind.
Yeah, if you're that gone, you need a therapist. The Green Mile is better than most of them. Yeah, this year had a lot. Is it How to Train Your... I think they said sequel or reboot.
Ask anyone why Hollywood is collapsing, and you'll get some familiar answers. It's all sequels and reboots now.
Sequels and reboots. And 6 of the top 10 grossing movies this year was not a sequel nor reboot.
And I've never asked why Hollywood is collapsing,
because I don't
think it's collapsing at all.
Like, people think if something's not at the top, it's always been that it's collapsing. If Battlefield 6 had 300 concurrent users and it's currently at 120, it's such a collapse. What happened? 120,000 people are playing it right now. How is that a collapse? What is inherently wrong? Nothing. People are so lost and so unable to have media literacy and enjoy things in front of them that they need unique, new jingling keys in order to engage with the material. They need new stories instead of well-told stories that they've roughly seen before. They just need something new. Doesn't matter if it's good or bad. It only matters that it's new, that it's unique, that they haven't seen it before.
We talked about in the recent Revisited. Weapons is a unique story. The Long Walk is an adaptation of a Stephen King book. Weapons is the better movie. I like The Long Walk more.
It is what it is.
I'm not thinking about it as, well, Weapons gets more points because it's unique.
Oh, you better enjoy it, because you guys have killed
because
us.
It comes from nowhere. Just the mind of creator. But I'll tell you this, they're both going to be in my top 10 movies this year.
The political messaging is exhausting.
No! What? No! No! We can't
Woke.
We can't. It's not. Whoa! Political messaging. Whoa! It's always funny that people talk about political messaging being exhausting when it's not their politics.
Yes.
Don't you find that to be kind of funny?
And it's so often that it's about stuff like gender politics and racial politics, as opposed to war in these action movies, which is political.
Fighting the woke ghosts again.
A woke mind virus has taken over. Shoot, I'm late. What did I miss? Oh, woke. It's weak. You just walked into woke, essentially woke. We don't know if they really mean woke, but they mean
said
woke.
politics.
6571 says, Schrodinger's woke is the true answer, folks.
People act like old movies didn't have politics. Citizen Kane was about politics.
Yeah, but the right politics.
Black women, scary emoji.
We're already talking about woke. Hey, let's hear the sentence again, shall we?
Ask anyone why Hollywood is collapsing, and you'll get some familiar answers. It's all sequels and reboots now. The political messaging is exhausting.
The political messaging is exhausting. Now, to be fair, he could be talking about, hey, this is what the large masses talk about, but that's not the real reason, and the reason is you.
Studios are greedy and risk-averse. Streaming is killing movie theaters.
I mean, look at Demon Slayer. They're greedy. That's why they're putting it in movie theaters.
Yeah, they broke up the entirety of the last arc into 3 movies.
Because they want that money.
What was the other thing you said?
Studios are greedy and risk-averse. Streaming is killing movie theaters, and
Risk Averse, Sinners, and Thing Weapons came out this year. Thing Together came out this year.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Manga have less than 20 chapters to get footing before you're axed. Is that not risk averse? You don't have time to get your footing? People talk about how One Piece would not survive now. Otherwise, it would have to fundamentally change because it's a slow beginning.
Yes.
It'd have to be chapter 1. Within 15 chapters, we need all of the crew. And by chapter 20, we're punching our long. That's what it would have to be now.
Yes. Yeah, in terms of risk averse, the things you tend to see, and it's funny, we read a canceled manga where dude's just like, I just want to make this high concept bullshit, but it keeps getting canceled because no one's reading it.
I honestly don't care about movie theaters going away. Whatever.
It is what it is, and I love a movie.
I don't think that they're going away because now they're adding the 4D is getting more prevalent.
Hey,
the IMAX, they're still making movies in IMAX. That's still a big experience.
Avatar is coming out soon.
You can't get those experiences at home. So,
and guess what? Avatar is gonna have the first trailer for the new Avengers, so it's gonna be double up. I might go to the movies today. I don't give a but there was something else I wanted to say. It's funny that the high concept thing. So you're talking about movies being risk averse and such, but the things you're engaging with are ones that have found their footing and are popular.
It's the proven stuff.
Yes, it has already been proven. So by the time you get engaged with it, because you're an anime watcher, so the manga has to be successful enough to have, let's say, 4 to 5 volumes and go, we're going to pick this up for an anime.
Studio Ghibli is always going to be notable. Stuff like Your Name has a big director behind it. So that has a name. So people are going to see it because of that name.
But your rank and file, like, imagine an anime movie coming out today that has no name attached to it, no property attached to it, just released. Do you think it would do well? I couldn't say it.
Uphill. It's got to be real good.
It's got to be real good to do well. Got to
hit that word of mouth real good.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got to a point where a series could get axed by chapter 10.
I think there was one recently that got axed super early.
Bro, because I don't give a fuck. It's cartoons.
Well, yeah, no. They've got to hit the ground running. So
there's a thing with new writers, and a publisher talked about it recently. A guy that takes on these new writers and publishes their books, where you're not established enough for
Lone Star,
Jesus Christ! But you're not established enough where you can have your big action scene or your big whatever, your turning point happen in chapter 6. No one's reading 6 chapters of your work to get to that. So you can do that in chapter. Cut out the first 5 chapters, rework them, and make chapter 6 chapter 1. Because you need to hook these mothers immediately.
That's why so many people do in medias res, where they do big action thing. How did we get here?
And I think that's exactly what it is.
Haven't been to a movie theater in nearly 20 years. Like, get on out there.
Yeah, it's movie good. Theaters are good.
I love going to the movie theaters. There was a couple years ago.
Harboterman says, with video game developers, they get their start with fan games of famous properties and then use the cloud for their original games.
I've seen that a lot. My Little Pony thing, the Fighting Courage, started like that.
Mm-hmm. But a couple years ago, Gorillaz had a concert movie where they did a behind the scenes with the concert, played some song, whatever. Went to the theaters for that. I fucking love going to the theaters.
AEW was doing pay-per-views in theaters. That shit was fun.
Corey, get the out of here. Do you think you're normal, Corey? You can't legitimately.
You don't watch movies, Corey.
Yeah,
shut up.
That's the problem.
How many movies have you watched this year, Corey? That one I didn't make you watch, Superman. So don't even count that one. How many did you watch absent of us all there?
I watched Fantastic Four in IMAX, and I was like, that's a big monster.
Where is Zaz? Where is Corey Month? Get him out of here.
Audiences are just dumber now. These grievances are echoed in many videos, including this one, where Chris Gore critiques the formulaic and risk-averse nature of modern blockbusters. Patrick Willems, on the other hand, in Who is Killing Cinema, frames the problem not just as a business crisis, but as a deeper cultural and philosophical one.
But that's not Hollywood, that's cinema. In terms of the directors going, I will never have a straight to Netflix movie because you need to be in the cinema and feel the experience. That's the type of cinema, quote unquote, he's talking about.
Tied to the shift over the last 25 years and how audiences value the experience of a movie and what they expect today that was dramatically different at the turn of the century.
What do people expect today? The turn of the century, they have, 6 movies ever? So you have a much more limited scope of what you're expecting.
Yeah.
If you get something, you're just like, oh man, the woman's a hero? I've never seen that. And that's going to stick with you.
If Superman 2025 stayed in theaters for one more week, it would have surpassed Man of Steel's box office numbers, and even more so it turned in more profit by comparison.
Absolutely.
They could do a re-release.
In terms of like the turn of the century, so we're talking about the 2000s. If you were to look at the 2000s landscape, the amount of movies that came out were probably half, a third maybe. And they had so much less to compete with because I can watch one battle after another just came to digital. It was in theaters for like 6 weeks. It used to be 6 weeks. Then you go to the dollar show. Mm-hmm. And that was a month. And then it would come to DVD. And if you didn't have a DVD player, Blu-ray player, VHS player, then
you gotta wait until it came to USA.
You had to wait till it came to HBO, which was typically a year later. So if you wanted to watch the latest Terminator film, you could either wait a week or you had to go to that theater. And you most likely didn't have anything else comparable that you could check out or a backlog of things. There are legitimately 15 movies I have to watch at least before the movies that are coming out now come out.
Yeah, chill out with the stuff. Hey, we've not kept this a secret. Y'all saw my beard.
We are old. The
Meanwhile, in another popular...
They rode dinosaurs to school. Hey, I remember having an orange tape from Nickelodeon for Good Burger. I remember going to the library and getting Dragon Ball Z VHS tapes for the Gohan Going to High School.
Essay, Why Hollywood is Falling Apart, the argument turns to ideological overload and shallow messaging as symptoms of creative breakdown. Now,
shallow messaging? What shallow messaging could there possibly... if you're talking in terms of they're beating the messages over your head, they kind of have to now because people are stupid.
The attention spans are also getting less.
I don't believe these arguments are wrong. In fact, I think they're very...
I don't think these arguments are wrong. It's crazy bars because they absolutely are wrong. Here's the thing. Here's part of the issue a lot of people have when they talk about, current rap is garbage and blah, 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 and current films are breaking, blah, blah, blah. You're talking about the most mainstream films, the ones that you would go to the theaters for an event movie. They tend to suck these days because they do feel formulaic because those are the only things you're going to the films to see. Did you go to the films to see Together? Because I did. Did you go to see Weapons? Because I did. Did you go to see Sinners? Because I did. Or did you wait for it to come to streaming and then you watched it then? And that's only because the word of mouth was really good. Did you watch Bring Her Back? Did you? I don't know. I did. Fantastic movie. So all this, there's just so much material out there to consume to go, movie theaters suck. Or not movie theaters, but movies going to theaters suck. Well, how many of those movies are you watching? of the ones that are out right now, how many are you going to the theater to watch?
Or are you just noting?
Are you supporting these endeavors for these more critically acclaimed films, or are you just waiting for them to go to streaming?
Could you go up a little bit? Did you guys get manga and anime in library? I'll do you one better. I talked about this before, but this is back when Yu-Gi-Oh was first airing. First airing. I went to the library and printed out synopsises for be like, hey, look, Joey and Yu-Gi-Oh are gonna duel for real. That's how deep it was back then.
Absolutely. I remember our dad having a drawer full of AOL discs to get us internet. Can people stop caring about the message so much? No, because it's the only way they are able to engage with media these days. There are so many times you will hear a movie analysis video, a movie review, and it's so much about, the messaging, and of course they have to fit this in, and then they'll slide in there, yeah, this was good, this was shot well, everybody acted well, but 80% message.
It also transcends the slop of just, this is just Captain America punching. And it goes into, this has a message, so it's better because it has that message.
It's and I'm the positive and the negative.
Recognize the message and spew that out there. It's a whole thing.
Corey, songs would absolutely skip if you jostled the Walkman too much. I'd have to hold it in my hand
CD
like this.
Player, boy.
Palms out.
Y'all don't know about them scratched up CD players.
Y'all don't know about carrying a CD holder full of CDs to school in your backpack. We were living in dark times. And I remember Mums had the iPod when it first came out, the big chunker. I'm like, for what? I got all my CDs.
Never last.
I got all my CDs right here. I can switch. It feels like overload if I could just go to any song whenever I want. I want to go to it and pick it. Boy, oh boy. And then I got an iPod and I went, what was I doing?
Very helpful.
Like, man, I can't tell a story the way I want without it getting labeled. And that's part of the issue.
5719 says, good thing I grew up in this gen, y'all sound like lived in medieval times.
This is the best time to possibly have grown up. You got full internet, no issues, no dial-up, full...
I think if you were born...
at hands.
I think if you were born around 2002... fantastic.
Yes, because right now your brain is getting mushed by
fried.
Completely mushed. You don't need to think.
But you've had enough time to consume things, to think about things, to have other people think about things that you consume, to see a bunch of technology around that time. Absolutely. Hey, our grandmother had a rotary phone. I had to learn how to use a rotary phone when I went over there.
Pointing out different aspects of the mess that is Hollywood. Each of them certainly has merit on their own. However, in the big picture, they function more as symptoms rather than the root cause. Like a fever, cough, or runny nose, they alert that something is wrong, but treating the symptoms alone will do nothing to fix what is actually going on.
The message is a symptom that something is wrong.
There's no movies with messages now. Sorry.
Additionally, none of them explain why the collapse feels so different, so personal. After all, creative bankruptcy, corporate greed, and disconnected leadership are not problems unique to Hollywood. And yet, the consequences are seemingly magnified for people when beloved films, franchises, and characters are obliterated for the sake of profit and the never-ending production of content.
No, but that's the same thing with One Punch Man Season 3. Mm-hmm. It is not as good as the other ones. Why is that? Not enough people, not enough budget, whatever the case may be. The studio want more money, so they put less resources into the thing because they know that people will just watch it. So this is everything.
These anime scenes feel like they might be AI.
Ultimately, the decay of Hollywood is not due to a lack of creativity, poor leadership, or shifts in technological paradigms. Looking past the usual suspects, the reason Hollywood is falling apart is rooted in a cultural shift that happened 80 years ago.
80 years ago?
The death of the meta narrative 80 years ago was 45. 45 ADA. Hey, nudge DA.
In the mid-20th century, something subtle began to take shape. Amidst the aftermath of 2 world wars, the atrocities of the Holocaust, societal belief in a shared moral arc, what philosophers call a meta-narrative, began to dissolve. Meta-narratives, which include examples like
Admirable
Christianity...
says, he thinks subtext is dead? No, you idiot.
Anime is better than movies because of the Holocaust?
Because of the ideas we perceived after the atrocities of the Holocaust? Hey, I tried to play it, Nami the Goat. I tried to. I played it for 30 minutes and I uninstalled that bullshit. It is cooked.
It's okay to be confused.
dissolve. Meta-narratives, which include examples like Christianity, modernism, Marxism, manifest destiny, and so on and so forth, all fell to the wayside and were replaced by postmodernism.
Christianity fell to the wayside. I guess we're done with Jesus.
People are crying about Marxism now. That's part of the woke. Wait, what meta-narrative? What?
Jean-Francois Lyotard, writing in The Postmodern Condition, defined the postmodern era precisely by its suspicion toward meta-narrative.
Hey, can y'all turn this music down a smidge? Just a smidge. Jesus, no! He's not here.
No, we're done with
Christianity
Jesus.
to the wayside.
We're done with them.
Yes, this leaves us with rampant abortion. I subscribe to totally not Marxism.
That is, a rejection of overarching, universal stories that give meaning to human experience. In Lyotard's view, these grand narratives once legitimized knowledge, culture, and progress, but are now viewed with suspicion or outright hostility. The meta-narrative then is not just a...
Can you give can you break it down? You're just saying that this is what's happening without really exploring what that means.
story. It is the idea that all stories, in some sense, are accountable to reality, transcendent reality. It asserts that justice is not
At
merely a human...
Ravenfeather 5420 says, "Guys, I am lost. Explain."
I
don't care what a Frenchman say about media. No, for real, my ears are being straight bombarded. They gave examples that this would only last 5 minutes. This is a bunch of... It's crazy.
reality, transcendent reality. It asserts that justice is not merely a human preference, that beauty is not just taste, that truth is not a style of argument.
It's arguing for the objectivity of these things, because beauty is not just taste. It would mean that there is an actual beauty standard and not just what we perceive to be the standard of beauty. And no, that's not what happened. Bro, this video's pissing me off. He talks like he knows everything, but this is like the 50th time he showed Vinland Saga DDD, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Demon Slayer.
Meta-narrative insists that meaning isn't invented by the individual. Instead, it is transcendent and meant to be conformed to. That is what shaped the majority of Hollywood's history and colored...
What are you talking about, buddy? What are you...
Pseudo intellectual rubbish. Stop showing Demon Slayer.
every frame of cinema for decades. With time, however, and the
That was a lot of spit you swallowed there.
subsequent rise of postmodernism in the 1960s to the 80s, the route to Hollywood's vitality was severed, and like a freshly cut flower, it would only be so long before the petals would begin to wither and fall. In place of the last traditional meta-narrative, modernism, postmodernism was embraced. In rejection of the old meta-narratives, an anti-meta-narrative arose.
This is actual yapping.
At J-T3E2Y says, "MF is writing a poem."
Why do we have to think about all of this? before I go, no, but Hot Fuzz is just good though. But postmodernism.
Yeah, but is it as good as Full Metal Alchemism when you look at the anti-meta narrative? This Yappuccino is crazy. Yap, no me. Okay, now the music is fixing.
One which embraced irony and the deconstruction of all that came before. Such a position is where statements like, everyone has their own truth, every story is valid, and there is no grand meaning, only micro perspectives, became commonplace. However, consider what happens when the vertical tether that anchors stories is removed. When any...
What? The vertical tether that anchors stories? What?
This is real. Let's go to Starbucks and talk about an anime. And a bunch of people in a corner with their legs crossed going, yeah, the pseudo-intellectual and meta-narrative. Oh, yeah, it's Kafka-esque.
There's a difference between turn off your brain, I'm just watching this, and then full-on postmodernism.
And to a person that does not engage with things like postmodernism and stuff, I personally don't even know what you're garnering from these words, from this narrative, from none of this.
Because you're not giving examples.
Because I don't know roughly, because you're basically saying, hey, this is what it means. Not even what it means. This is the way it interacts with the other things
that this dude said.
Yeah,
explain yourself, you baby.
As opposed to going, when you look at something like blah blah blah, you can see the modern whatever, and then you look at current, and the anti-modernism would lead to this, and this, and this, and this, and this. This isn't even like I'm too stupid to not understand this. I'm too ignorant to grasp your concepts because I am ignorant to things like postmodernism. I am ignorant to things like meta-narratives and such. So just going the meta-narrative means nothing to me.
This pretentious shit while showing an anime that is about a teenager losing his balls is pissing me off.
Legitimately, where's my balls?
It'd be something if it was Evangelion that he was showing. Some really thinky thing, but this is just... I'm a monster.
A higher standard of coherence or moral gravity is denied.
Well, what?
Removed. When any higher standard of coherence or moral gravity is denied. Truthfully, what can remain but cynicism and subversion, fragmentation and ironic criticism? Today, the vertical orientation of movies, once the realm of transcendence, truth, and moral weight, has been flattened into the horizontal. And since stories no
Yo.
This reminds me so much of Mahler. He used to do an April Fool's called Godelb. And he would just talk. He'd just be yapping with just these big words and concepts that ultimately meant nothing. And that's what this feels
when
like.
You remove the vertical, you're flattened to the horizontal. It's like Gemspirations. Like
vertical orientation, 5 question marks.
longer ascend towards something greater, they spread outward, become increasingly imminent, ephemeral, and sensual.
Did he say essential or sensual?
Essential.
Okay. I don't know anymore. It's sexy. It gets the people going. That's what anime does. This would be ALX if they only cared about themes and messages.
Oh boy. We'd have 1 million subs.
R.Ares-Queen says, the thematic relevance of postmodernism along with the power of meta-narrative was destroyed post-World War II. Yap yap.
Spread outward, become increasingly imminent, ephemeral, and sensual. More.
Did he say sensual or...
He did say sensual.
Okay then.
It must just mean something different than what we're thinking.
I don't think so.
More shows, more content, more stimuli. Quantity becomes the stand-in for quality. If audiences get
Suck
bored,
my dick. That's my request to you.
But there's still quality, and even when there was less quantity, you still had slop. There's straight to DVD sequels of like Aladdin. You're telling me those were any good? No. Getting sensual with the meta narrative.
the answer has often been more sex, more explosions, and faster pacing.
We never left. This is rampant abortion stuff.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Is that guy?
No.
His voice sounds very familiar.
It's not him. It's not rampant abortion, man.
Are you certain?
100%. It's fine.
Because this is clearly two people.
Nope.
It's the other person.
It's fine. There's no way that this is a rampant abortion, man, and we can move on positively knowing that.
I mean, sex has been around in media since like the 30s. Betty Boop was sexualized. Mom showing ankles was sexualized.
In the place of metaphysical depth, we're given emotional immediacy and aesthetic saturation.
You can't say that while talking about Demon Slayer. You can't.
This mom is legitimately just throwing out terms. Instead it is, we get this. Hey, what's this? You haven't established what this is. You're talking to a wide audience. You could be talking to an 8-year-old. You could be talking to an 88-year-old. You gotta pull this back so that everybody can understand this.
Or, no, he doesn't. Because there's going to be a lot of people that do understand it, and there's going to be a lot of people that act like they understand it. So they can act like they're smarter than they are. I don't understand it. I just don't. So this is almost entirely lost on me. And it feels like yapping. And this isn't even the dumbing down of media literacy or the dumbing down.
Can we get some DSP to detox from this pretentious slop?
If y'all vote for it.
Yeah, let me start the votes actually. We DSP, dumb artists, Goku T23. DSP is not gonna win.
It might.
Should.
Oh man, I feel lightheaded.
Same.
This mug show can talk.
Dumb artist. Goku T23.
In short, though Hollywood still tells stories, it no longer knows why. This is what the audience can feel.
It no longer knows why it tells story.
Yep.
What
and
about
the audience can feel that?
What about the writers that want to tell a cool story or a fun story or a sensual story?
What about when the audience can't?
I can't take that.
Yeah, what if they just see anime as just entertainment slop without feeling anything for it, without crying for it, or being hyped by it? Why is DSP winning?
Even if they don't know how to explain it.
So, you feel something here. You can't explain it, but it's different for Hollywood, which you also can't explain.
Yep.
You can't. Well, literally you can't, because you just said.
Of course, once the meta-narrative was discarded, the industry didn't collapse overnight.
Oh, was it discarded? I thought we were in the meta-narrative.
Now.
Or the postmodern meta-narrative.
Or were we in the anti-meta narrative? And that the meta narrative has been discarded for the anti, which is cynicism and sex.
Slowly but surely, it began to change. Without
DSP irritates me so much that I can't help but be entertained by his stupidity. You are a fan.
Says,
you understand.
He says all of these big words, but only show 5 animes in like 3 anime movies.
Descendants.
There's so much that happened with DSP. It wouldn't fit into DSP Day, honestly. We'd have to do 7 hours.
Storytelling has been reduced to consumption. the active
Storytelling has always been about consumption.
And then you get from it what you get from it.
You think they made Cujo to not be consumed?
Stephen King was coked out when he made it. He was just like, I gotta write some clown movie. Some clown book.
And do you think they made the TV show to not be consumed because they wanted to express the art of it? You can't be this naive.
You can't be like, anime has transcended that just pure entertainment.
Because it is, a lot of times, just pure entertainment. It is just slop. Demon Slayer is a slop. It's not a good one.
If you can say that you can learn something about yourself through blah, 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 you telling me that you can't learn something about yourself through Captain America Brave New World 2025, apparently.
Thunderbolts? You could definitely learn some from Thunderbolts.
Narrative is replaced with content pipelines, algorithms, and quarterly projections. And so
they always
are. Otherwise, things, even anime, are meant to be watched and engaged with and to get merchandise and make money. Otherwise, everything would have a $3 budget that would just be stick figures telling the story, and then you just go buy it or no. It's all about making it as appealing enough so that they can get more money out of you in one way or another. A game, a movie, a merchandise, a gacha game, whatever it is, they want you to get that.
I like how he never once said what the great movies were. So we can see if they were part of those algorithms
As
and
Jet
all
Blaze
that.
Thunder 3596 says, I mean, he's kinda right. Over time, people are becoming less religious and not as many people are settling down to have a family. But this is retarded.
People are settling down to have a family because they're broke. And I think Christianity is larger than it's ever been because it's expanding out to places like Japan. Japan has a really large Christian fan base or user base. Like, is it the overt religion in terms of one nation under God, Pledge of Allegiance stuff? Or is it they're not following the teachings of religion as closely? It's because a lot of the people practice hate more than the love that these religions say it. Japan does have a low birth rate, but the yen is the lowest it's like ever been. $1 is like 1.8 in Japan.
I have no mouth and I must scream. Author was coked up while writing it. He also did it in one night, essentially for a bet, and went to go say, "Yeah, there's some stuff I wish I would have changed."
Oh, in light of this shift, we begin to see the emergence of the symptoms mentioned earlier. Franchise fatigue. Not because people hate continuity, but because the continuity no longer goes anywhere. It has become aimless, and any teasers or references that may have once excited audiences have now gone flat.
You're talking about superheroes. You're talking about Jurassic Park.
Which got $800 million on a $180 million budget. It made its money. It's gonna keep going.
Overt political messaging.
Again, we don't plan these unpauses or pauses, y'all.
Vanilla.
Overt political messaging of what?
At Racketeering-Rat
where?
says,
Please
"Dude,
showcase
please,
it.
shut the fuck up."
Showcase what you mean by overt political messaging. Because those army men going into the jungle is a political message. And it is overt because it's the entirety of the movie.
Oran Holt's high school. I believe the father of the main character was trans. Is that a political message?
Not because people despise politics per se, but because they can tell when it's preaching without presence.
Where?
Yeah, what?
Give me a movie where they turn to the camera and go, "You're a bad person because you don't like trans people or something." Or trans
hey,
people.
lesbians, am I right, y'all?
Like, what are you doing?
High Guardian Spice did go, "I'm trans," and they're like, "Trans? What's that?"
And you know what happened? It got on.
Yep.
Moms were like, this is awful. Get it out of here.
No, I think it was gender fluid.
But something like Chucky talked about gender fluid. It wasn't like, oh my God, the message is like, I'm not a monster, and he is a monster. It was a funny joke.
I don't think the father is trans. I think he just enjoyed cross-dressing, which I'm not sure is the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with it. I just know about it. I'm ignorant. I was mistaken. Insert whatever that is. Princess Jellyfish. Even though I think that was just cross-dressing as well.
Virtue or sincerity. Streaming bloat.
Didn't even explain the type of movies, the TV shows that are doing these types of things. Just, no, it exists and it's out there. Shrug shoulders. That's why the entirety of Hollywood is collapsing because 7 pieces of media might have done it in the past 5 years.
Streaming bloat. How do you get anime? It's got to be streaming or stealing, or you can buy an $80 Blu-ray for 4 episodes.
Hey, streaming bloat in the decline of Hollywood because of streaming bloat. If you want to say that, whatever. I watch things that I find interesting. If it's on streaming, that's where I'm going to watch it. If it's in theaters, that's where I'm going to watch it.
Not because people stopped watching stories, but because stories stopped asking them to belong to something greater.
Bro. I'm leaning towards a gong.
The dude, I am just interested in where this is gonna end up because he hasn't explained how anime isn't all of this.
What we've lost. Can we just go to what we've lost?
No, we need to watch all of it.
Y'all see, I tried to get out of here.
Even nostalgia, the last currency of Hollywood, is bankrupting itself. We are on the 3rd reboot of Spider-Man, the 5th revision of Batman. Never mind.
Yes.
Carbo
And they-
says, this dude has to be trolling.
Hey,
Spider-Man Far From Home made the most of any Spider-Man.
No Way Home.
No Way Home.
It
It was banked purely off of nostalgia. The other Spider-Man, it almost made $2 billion.
It made the most of any solo superhero movie in history.
Nostalgia is playing off in dividends so much so that they're like, the new Avengers one, get everyone that we can.
Batman's been around for 70 years.
You're gonna have different.
Nobody's
listening to you.
5 iterations of Batman in 70 years is fine.
Yes.
That's like one every 12 to 15 years is a reboot. That's fine.
Plus, we got to talk about rights transferring and all sorts of behind the scenes wheelings and dealings.
All the live-action Disney remakes.
Yeah, no, that's
The
just
postmodern
bad.
age has no new myths and no new stories to tell.
None?
Weapons
Really?
just came out.
No new stories to tell?
There's nothing new ever that can ever
None.
be created. None. Coco wasn't a new story, I guess.
What about books? Are books also, there are no new stories to tell? There's no new sexy werewolf books that are going up for shovelware in Amazon?
Hey, I like the Penguin. Not people like the Penguin. Your boy liked the Penguin. No new stories. The West has fallen. What a shallow worldview. And that's a good way to put it. And on top of that, who cares if new stories are being crafted? Are good stories being crafted? Because I've seen things with body horror. I've seen a stalking monster, but if It Follows was really good. But it's still just a stalking monster with a different mythos. Same thing with Smile. It's technically just a stalking monster.
This is
At
because when you do not
r.aries-queen
believe...
says, hey BG, can you scam the dumb artist votes away and gong these video, please?
I tried to gog. No comment on the scams.
Even meaning beyond the moment, you cannot
All Disney princesses are based on old stories.
tell. This is because when you do not believe in meaning beyond the moment, you cannot create nor care to create lasting myths for future generations. Corporate
Why do you think that people are going in to create lasting myths when they go into Hot Fuzz? Or is it just, this is a fun cop comedy?
Or when they make a manga and anime, which is what this is about, because manga and anime have to be doing this if Hollywood is collapsing because it's not doing this. So, do you think they go into it with going, I'm going to make a lasting manga with new mythos that's going to subsist for generations? I think he has a word count to hit. We all know my favorite stories have never been inspired by any other media or outside influence. He stumbled on that future so bad, I can't believe he believed he'd say. Barbarian was so f***ing good. But it's just a monster movie. Really?
Greed, content pipelines, political messaging, the death of the movie star, all these are real problems. But they are not the rot itself. They are the fruit. A culture, then, that no longer believes in any order above will eventually exploit its own.
God! Wait, we're out of Jesus? We've lost Jesus. He's gone. Jesus has left the building. Movies are dead because Jesus is gone.
The death of the movie star, I don't care. I don't care that there's not a new Tom Cruise or whoever.
But even Tom Cruise ain't got Tom Cruise energy because he muffed in
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible. It didn't do great.
And Leo Luster 5424 says, back in my generations, we had meaningful legendary epics like Homer's Odyssey and Journey to the West.
Yep, and both of those had to deal with Jesus. And now that we ain't got Jesus no more, anime is the only path.
They are the fruit. Throw him in a locker.
own myths until they become parodies. It is as YouTuber Solar Sand suggests, such a culture will eat itself to death and be forgotten. And as of now, such a culture is ours.
Are we good? Are we losing our? Do you think that in 100 years we're gonna be like, well, no more culture? We're just gonna be T-posing in our yards, waiting for the next anime?
Has there not been a movie that stuck with you that's come out in the past 5 years? No movie, none. I refuse to believe that. Actively refuse.
We've lost Jesus. And in anime, we've gained Jesus.
In summary,
Still
we wish to
one.
argue that we have not merely lost good stories or grown complacent to the surface problems of the film industry. It's worse. We have lost the very conditions that make good stories possible. Without a transcendent center, regardless if one believes in God or not, we can no longer speak with the authority about good and evil.
So only through God is the good storytelling about good and evil possible.
Are you sure this isn't rampant abortion, man?
We can only tell good stories when we are in tune with Lord God, Jesus above.
This
No! He's talking about why does anime have Jesus? Where is that? Did why? What? I got an anime.
Christ and glory, judgment and grace. We may be able to imitate the form of meaning, but not
At
in its
Racketeering
force.
Rat says, shut up.
Even our best efforts will be doomed to become hollow echoes, or distorted shadows of older truths we no longer believe as a culture. This is why, increasingly, Hollywood relies on the inversion rather than fulfillment, or cynicism rather than conviction, or subversion rather than a submission to form. Because of this, modern audiences are not simply bored, they are starving. If you don't believe me, look at how well Top Gun Maverick did and the hype it managed to achieve. As Thomas Flight points out, there was nothing special about the movie other than the fact that it follows a framework that is straightforward, morally clear, and satisfying to follow.
No, a bunch of old farts went to go see it because it's Top Gun, and a bunch of dude bros went to go see it because it's Top Gun. Same thing happened with Murder on the Orient Express. I remember when I went to go see it, just a group of old people. I don't never see old people in movies like that, but it's just a group of old people.
It has a hero, a problem, a struggle, and the eventual triumph.
That's
And does other movies not have that?
Do superhero movies not have that?
For people who have been fed endless IP junk for the last decade, Top Gun Maverick, which in all honesty is nothing that special, felt more like a cinematic masterpiece. So despite what executives may think, or anyone else who continues to promote the current
trash!
framework, movies like Top Gun Maverick show that people still long for stories that move our souls, not just their senses or
But
their
you said it's not anything special, but it moves our soul? That sounds pretty special.
But he can't explain why it feels that way. It sounds like you just liked the movie.
What was the Jesus in that movie? How Jesus-y are we in that movie?
It made everyone was good person.
They want to believe in something beautiful, even if they don't know what it is. This longing is part of who we are, and when it is taken away, we are left hoping for more. Fortunately, the battle is not lost.
@MF_Curry says, since he liked FMAB, Edward as an atheist knows the difference between good and evil.
No, he doesn't. He secretly believes in Jesus.
Top Gun Maverick had Tom Cruise in it, but Mission Impossible failed. What happened? It had Tom Cruise. Because death of movie star. It wasn't the movie star that did it. It was the message, straightforward, good triumph over evil. Unlike every other movie that has good triumph over evil.
And there are still places where truly meaningful content can be found, even today. That's what this channel...
What was meaningful about Top Gun Maverick? You just said it was a straightforward story where good triumph over evil with a clear moral message.
What's meaningful about Demon Slayer?
High key.
Channels for. Stories have shaped us in ways we're only beginning to understand. They gave us courage when we were young, direction when we felt lost.
No, the movies have never done that to me. I like them. I like to watch them. I like to engage with them. And of that, there are going to be times where I talk about them positively or negatively, what I liked or disliked, what I found good or bad about them, what I think they mean. And then that's the end of it.
But he needs to talk about the fact that they did that before. Now they don't do that. So now it's bad because we don't have those feelings.
He hasn't even said anything about anime. He's just been yapping.
And meaning when life felt hollow.
No, sir.
As the stories we once loved become rare in Western cinema, we found ourselves drawn to anime. Not for the spectacle alone, but because something deeper was happening.
What?
These stories reminded us of what it meant to hope and to suffer and to grow and to overcome.
Everything you just said happened in a Superman movie.
But again, you're acting like all of anime do that, from the slice of life to the shoujo to the shonen to the seinen. All these things do this exact same thing. You're looking at it as that.
Queen says, please just gong the video. BGDA opinion doesn't matter.
Can there not be a bad anime that doesn't do this? You're looking at all of media. They don't do these things. And what about the anime do these things?
And what about all the failed anime that have been out there? Why is the anime industry failing? Because there's a bunch of failures out there and being propped up by the few hits.
Why hasn't Demon Slayer made more than Jurassic Park?
Us where we were and called us to something higher.
The anime has called us back to Jesus!
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has!
I have never.
Yes, you have!
Unless you're talking part 6, it has not. Part 7, sorry.
We started this channel, not just to analyze anime, but to honor the power of storytelling and to help others discover that the stories worth watching are often the ones that shape who we become.
Nope. Any story is worth watching if you enjoy what you watched. Mm-hmm. Even if you didn't enjoy what you watched, it's worth watching because you're going to still get something out of it.
Earlier, I asked you to dwell on your favorite movie. Not just to get your attention, but because I believe there's more than what meets the eye.
This music is so loud.
It's pretty loud.
It's so loud.
It's not quiet.
It's such a lot.
Whatever movie or show came to you, I'm willing to bet it isn't your favorite because of the director or actors or clever dialogue.
No, it is literally because of the clever dialogue.
Hot Fuzz, I believe, is the greatest comedy of all time, and it is because the actors, the director, and the clever dialogue and the clever plot.
When's your birthday? June 15th. What year? Every year. Out.
Another cranberry joke. Just great. Jesus Christ! This is murder! No, it's ketchup.
What's your name, son? Aaron A. Aronson. Sorry?
This man, is this the less obnoxious version of that? What is good writing? God.
You wanted to go to the phone book and call up every person bloke in town? Why we start with Aaron Aronson, huh? What's your name, huh? Aaron Aronson. Sorry? They were sent on a literal wild goose chase. P.I. Staker, piss taker, come on! Yes, Mr. Staker. It's
so
the
great.
greatest comedy
It's so great.
of all time. Of all time. Did you say cool off? No, I didn't say anything actually. Shame. Oh, there was a bit earlier where I had the monkey. You're off the fish. Hey, we're not.
Yeah, come on,
Alfonso, we're having fun here. We're not going to have this slander.
Deeper than that, I sincerely believe that you love your movie because it stirred something within you.
Yeah, laughter.
Yeah, comedy. It was funny, and I laughed.
And old story.
I love Cats because it's got really good music and choreography. It don't make me feel nothing but revulsion as I see these human hands. Like, well, come on!
Perhaps you see yourself in one of the characters.
No!
Relatability, boys. Can't be me.
Or you look to one you want to be more like.
No!
That is the argument for Superman, and that is not why I like Superman.
Maybe it helped you wrestle with love or grief or sacrifice.
No piece of media has made me break open the dam and understand the death of my parents.
Mother's Basement, JJK, grandfather.
It's boring. Obvious reasons.
Good combo.
Reasons.
It's a sword. You remember that? Yes, anything else you can tell me about it? It's a swan. It's so good. It's so good.
It may have even brought up the pain of your past, and yet it also gave you a safe place to tend to your wounds.
No. Nope.
That is what the greatest stories are for. They reflect our
What
own
stories are you talking
and help
about?
us to see a way forward. They create a yearning to be something more, to do something more.
Nope.
Good stories remind us that there really is a destination. And as important as the journey may be, it's always in service to the end in sight. You, dear viewer, are a character in this story we call life. You also have a backstory.
You know who's the writer? Jesus.
Big man.
One that might not be all that pleasant, riddled with the pain and sorrow of times past. You have character flaws that make you both relatable and hard to be around.
At Harvard,
You have
it
a
says, no examples, no explanation, no nothing, just yapping.
Just yapping.
Zero explanation. 0.7 yapping.
And a mission beyond mere existence, and a responsibility to those around you. Most importantly, you have an audience watching, and they want to know how your story ends.
Favorite action movie? Are we talking like we're doing hand-to-hand stuff, or are we talking like gun stuff?
Yeah,
because kung fu movies are action movies, but they aren't in the same realm of like a Terminator 2.
Just to cover all bases, Drunken Master 2 and Edge of Tomorrow.
Terminator 2 and I really like the one.
Like, genuinely, has he said the word anime?
So what will you do? Will you do nothing and resign yourself to your own fate?
Yep.
Will you blame your backstory and fade into the background?
Uh-huh.
Or will you choose to become more than you currently are?
Nope.
There might not be any monsters or dragons to fight in the modern world, but there still is a fight to be won. And we are on the edge of our seats to see what you will do next. Live a life worth telling, because I assure you, it is the only life worth living.
Oh, part 1?
Oh yeah, they have part 2
no.
in the description. I mean, in the comment section.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And it is called Stories That Shape Us.
Woo.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, mama.
That was a spicy.
Go down. No,
I understand. I will go back, DA. Just give me a second to see who this is.
That was a negative 3 P's out of 10. Go up.
Universal Instinct
Hollywood
Goku,
versus
Angel
down.
Seed Goku.
Autonomous Dragon Force.
Oh, that's Yusuke. How anime versus Hollywood isn't that simple, and it's Superman and Naruto.
And we also have why does Hollywood hate anime?
Because they, well,
At your
Japan
says,
hates anime.
What the hell was that?
Dude, it was draining, is what it was.
Yes, that was tiring.
Goodness gracious.
I guess dumb.
Yeah, we will not be doing that Naruto video.
We shan't.
Not Naruto, the Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Because if it's just gonna be that,
He
How does
transcends.
T23 have the least amount of votes?
They're a law minority. I got really tired of that melodramatic music. Absolutely. All right, we're gonna pop a little bit into dumb artists.
It's in the videos.
Oh, it's actual video. Okay.
Yeah.
This one.
Yep.
Just try to take.
Okay. Is there a specific point?
Just let's just hit a point and we'll listen to what they say.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. If you saw more of him, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Like I said, I can criticize Demon Slayer. There's shit
Right.
I
Like,
don't
yeah.
like.
Yeah. It definitely has its flaws, and I mean, I've said it many times. Like, yeah.
A little bit
this-
forward. Hit about 31.
31.
Arc.
Yeah, they were getting mangled by like non-Kuzuki level like demons. Like these are like kind of like they didn't even make it to like Father Spider Demon, who would just absolutely just maul all of them. They would all just instantly die.
DA. What am I doing here, buddy? I'm gonna go 45.
I guess if you're like my own comment, I said that he says it's not only out loud but in his head. And I'm like, so do you think like Tanjiro like lies to himself in his brain? Like, is he just like thinking lies to himself?
We're doing nothing.
This was my comment he's talking about.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then I said, and then basically I follow up on my own comment. I said that he says it's not only out loud but in his head. And I'm like, so do you think?
So
like,
this is
Tanjiro,
what
like,
this is
lies
about. Is we talk about how Tanjiro never stops to help a non-hostile demon. He's always straight to killing. Mm-hmm. He goes, the demon that was in the middle of the street, he didn't want to kill him. And I go, he didn't want to kill him because if he pulled out a sword and the people don't know about demons and cut off some dude's head, he's seen as a murderer. And he goes, so Tanjiro in his head goes, he wants to help him. Something like that. Yes. And we can go in here now.
To himself in his brain, like is he just like thinking lies to himself? He's like, oh yeah, the man hasn't killed anybody yet, but I actually want to kill him this entire time. Like, right.
That's not what you said. That's not what Tanjiro said.
So I can take him behind the alleyway and like decapitate him. It's like, It's kind of like when people will say that shit like about like Bleach characters and stuff like that. They're like, oh, the characters lie. I'm like, yeah, they're lying in their own thoughts. Yeah, it makes sense to me, man.
Right.
It's not even like the character like trying to encourage themselves. Just to be like, oh, this guy's really strong, and they'd be like, no, the character's lying. It's like, okay,
Right.
Dumb artist, are you even taking in what this guy is actually saying?
Legitimately, he is not listening, and they don't have good chemistry, and he's playing a game.
And he's basically just going on about like, why would Tanjiro be thinking of this? And he says, Tanjiro says, give me the restraints, and that's all. Which that's not all. I can literally, if you want, I can literally grab the manga panel. And
Again, or maybe
That's all he says is give me the restraints. He doesn't talk about how he's gonna do anything to him, but what is he gonna do? And I said this in the comments. Is he gonna have two demons? One of them who's actively hostile, one of them he can't shrink down, one of them he can't walk into the sun with, and he's gonna be hindered in his job to save Nezuko by helping this demon. He has no plan. So what is he gonna do? He's gonna do something.
What's the next step?
What's the next step?
Give me the restraint.
I don't think Tanjiro, and I remember saying this, I don't think Tanjiro is so stupid that he would have no plan.
What is stopping these guys from hopping into a call with
They
you
don't
guys?
wanna.
They're cowards.
That's all. Legitimately, no is the answer.
Mm-hmm.
What's stopping them? Themselves.
Cowardice.
We're real we're DSP in it. Hop in a call, you coward.
Maybe they do have a secret copy. They can look for it themselves.
because like, yeah, Tanjiro does say, give me the restraints, but that's like when the police officer.
Give me the restraints to do what is my question. What happens next? You're going, he takes him and does something. I'm saying Tanjiro is not so stupid that he would have no plan and be actively hindered for an indeterminate amount of time to help this dude when he has, up until this point, been slaying demons indiscriminately.
And I'm like,
Right.
like what I'm referring to is before that page.
Yeah,
right?
like during that situation when it's all going down, exactly.
And then he says, there's never any indication that he's going to lock this guy up. This is the seventh demon that Tanjiro has encountered on screen.
I count
Only
it.
one of them he has tried to save because it was his sister.
Yep.
And like I said, I obviously disagree with that because...
How can you disagree with the fact?
Yeah.
He's only tried to save a single demon, and it was his sister.
And the point was, Tanjiro does not try to save any other demons. And I go, yes, he has encountered 7 demons up in this point, and now this 8th demon, this is the 7th or this is the 8th,
Mm-hmm.
this 7th or 8th demon, this is the one that he's just like, I'm gonna help this demon.
Tanjiro doesn't try to kill a demon that's trying to eat his wife.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What?
Right.
Try to kill a demon that's trying to disagree with that because, like, Tanjiro doesn't try to kill a demon that's trying to eat his wife.
Oh yeah, right.
What? I disagree with that because Tanjiro's not trying to kill a demon that's trying to eat his wife. When your point was every demon up until this point, minus his sister, he's killed or tried to kill.
And the reason why he's not outright killing this person out in the open is because these people don't know about demons. So if he pulled out his sword and cut off somebody's head, he would be under arrest.
And then he said, are you saying that Tanjiro planned to save the guy or lock him up? You'd have to prove that, which you can't.
Yeah.
Or are you saying that...
What's funny about that?
Yeah, what's funny? You can't prove that.
Yeah, no, he had no plan from what we know.
Yes, and there's no plan on the page, and you said that he's gonna do something.
He would have to cut his demons in the middle of the street. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you saying that they would have to cut the demon's head in the middle of the street when they couldn't get on the train with swords?
Yes.
Whatever you say is happening is headcanon, and it's not headcanon. Oh my god, dude! Fucking
At
use commas, bro.
racketeering-rap
Right, it's a headache.
This dumbass artist is not even adding anything
I'm not
to
even
this.
the best with grammar either. There's times where I just spam the shit out of commas, but fuck, man.
No, I get it.
Sorry, I don't mean to swear this much on your stream.
No, you're good, bro. I swear all the time anyway. It's all good. I'm not picky.
Like I said, it's not headcanon that the demon slayers slay demons, and Tanjiro has slayed 4 on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Like it's.
But he's going to save this one?
Yes.
That's the point.
He's a demon slayer who has done
who has done nothing but slaying demons, except for the one demon that he has an attachment to. He doesn't have an attachment to this demon. He has no plans on trying to save them or capture them or anything, and it actively hinders his job if he can't shrink them down and walk into the sun. So what is his plan? And I asked him, is Tanjiro so stupid that he would have that plan with no plan and just have this dude that's actively hindering? He would have to sleep with one eye open just in case this demon tries to kill him at all times. What does Tanjiro do? I asked this.
Was that when he was like, I'm good, we're done here?
Basically saying that, like, oh, what you're saying is headcanon and demon slayers killing demons.
Hey, why did you not want to keep the comments going, but you want to comment on the comments?
That's crazy.
Demons is canon, and Tanjiro's killed 4 demons. I'm like, fuck, man. I solved the case there, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, case closed, I guess.
They aren't saying anything.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to turn this into a reading session with me reading all these comments. I'm literally just...
No.
He didn't reply to that. He's killed 4 demons. He's gonna save this one? And you don't say anything to that.
Any part of the stream, I'm literally reading the comments word for word.
No, you're not!
Yeah, you're kind of shorthanding it.
Derisive laughter.
Yeah.
Not edited of the time of this video.
Right, because
so
exactly.
Go back and edit those comments, but that's not fucking what was said. And don't worry, I have this.
Exactly. Yeah, because like they do that, by the way, because in one of the part of the video where I brought in my friend for the video, they thought my friend was just Wikipediaing all the shit about the Demon Slayers and how those 3 specific sword slash
They
attacks.
did read the Wikipedia.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
They read the words on the Wikipedia. They did.
Where do you think he got the information from, if not the Wikipedia, ChatGPT?
We're all different or whatever, and they're like, yeah, wow, he had to bring in a friend to like, and then he had to Wikipedia that shit. Well, the context of that is that.
What? Are you talking about our fans? Oh, wait, you said they do that in terms of what, editing comments? Because that's what Caden was talking about. Because he said not edited at the time of this. And he's like, yeah, they do that because... And now he's talking about a Wikipedia article that was in the live stream?
That was a clip from a stream, and my friend was he was explaining it to me already, and then he was looking it up to be sure. So like,
so he did look. So you did bring your friend in, and your friend did look up the Wikipedia. So what's the issue here with saying that you brought your friend in and your friend looked up the Wikipedia?
This is goofy. He's most goofy.
Y'all, but he said.
What's even the point?
Like, it's crazy.
Like, even if we got in a call with dumb artists, even if just one of us got in a call with dumb artists, what do you think the end result of that would be? With this lack of comprehension.
Complete lack.
It's the lack of comprehension that's the craziest thing.
At Racketeering-Rat says, no, but actually yes, as response.
Wikipediaing anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Right.
Or like, or that I phoned a friend, or whatever the fuck they were saying.
Right.
Him and
Did we joke about you phoning a friend? Because if that's the case, you're real hurt that we said, why are you phoning a friend?
Right.
Yeah.
That's why, okay, like, some of my comments say edited, but you can literally see, whenever I edit a comment, I usually, like, hit, like, shift enter a couple times, and I'll type in edit to, like, show it.
He didn't on one of them, on his video. We could go to that, but it's no point in going to it. But I even say, I didn't see your edit when you added this, and then I address that. He did not put edit. But even if he did... If I already responded, I would have to go back and see, he edited that, then add and then you might, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
what I'm adding to it.
Right.
He absolutely brags that he uses ChatGPT. And the craziest thing is, Caden in this stream goes, if I have one criticism for you, it's to not rely so heavily on AI, because AI can be wrong.
I dig it. I feel you. I understand.
Literally the same things we said to dumb artists. And the only response he had to us is, tell me how the AI is wrong.
Spineless.
Should we go forward some?
Can you look up insult? I want to see if he brings up the picture again.
Yeah, and then we could do a little DSP since that was number 2, and then we can get out of here.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I went to the notifications for some reason.
You got to bring up transcripts.
Yeah. I'm real slipping.
You gotta. Maybe insult or drawing, whichever one.
Picture, maybe?
Yep, there it is.
Like, we never insulted you, and
could you go back?
Redrawn comments.
Right, exactly, bro. They were saying that shit to me too. Like, oh, why would you lie to us saying that we insulted you? But they never brought up all these examples, like, and the way they just went like, ew, because I said Nezuko-chan, just like.
How is that an insult? We cringed at something you said. We didn't even call you cringe.
Mm-hmm.
That I didn't put on a voice. I didn't say it in the most cringy way possible, like Zenitsu. Yeah. I literally just said Nezuko-chan, just for the commentary in the video.
Yeah, we find that cringe.
Yes, that is a Japanese colloquialism that we do not typically do in English. So the way that you're using it is cringe, and I'm perfectly entitled to my opinion of going that's cringe. Am I not entitled to that?
When I hear someone go kururin when they mean krillin, and I'm like, ugh, like, or arabasta. Like, I understand that it's contentious of how it's translated, but they really put stank on that R part, and I'm just like.
And they're just like, ooh. They never brought all that up, but no, I'm the one being.
What's the follow-up?
Hello, sir. That is a chan is typically used in Japanese. You're not Japanese, so you shouldn't use it in such a way.
And it caused us to cringe. It's not an insult to you. It's just something that was a visceral reaction to you saying Nezuko-chan. And dude, most say cringe all the time. Yeah. We say cringe all the time. Who cares?
Being disingenuous though.
Like, how is it an insult to go ew?
Yes.
What you just said was cringe. Not even the words what you just said is cringe. Would you think you were insulting someone if you go, oh buddy, that was cringe? How's that an insult to them?
Yeah, lying about ruining their image, lying about them. Like, how could you make us look bad? Like, we never insulted you. And literally, like, later in that stream, like, I pull up the clips and pull up the part of the video where someone in their audience draws basically a cartoon picture of me.
Mm-hmm. Cartoon picture.
They're laughing at it, and they pull it up on their stream.
Yep.
But like, we're not laughing at the picture of you. We're laughing at the joke that is told in the picture. You're acting like he drew a just caricature of you, and that's exactly who he is, and just put it up.
It's a reference to the thing that happened in the stream.
The same way that Caden had one of dodging the point that we put up on stream. Hey, it happened. It happened. It is what it is.
The art is accurate. He said he was flattered.
420 says. He was flattered, remember?
He was flattered.
But now it's an insult.
It was always an insult. But he was always flattered. And he never cared about it. And he was never insulted, but it's an insult.
Like, no, they're being cordial.
It's over, ALX Reactor. I am lying and y'all can't prove otherwise.
Well, they're being nice to me though, you know? Just like
we weren't being nice to you.
Never said being nice.
Cordial, absolutely. What do you think cordial means? Because we were not insulting you.
Making fun of how I edit, I guess, and like how I
yes, you put out a video. Are we not allowed to address what's in the video? You can't put up a shield just like, watch the video. You put in time for the editing, right? To make it look good. So if it doesn't look good, we can say it doesn't look good. You can't just be like, I want only praise.
Yeah, in the same way that if you watch a movie and you see somebody get shot, they don't have a bullet hole in the next scene, and then they have a bullet hole in the scene after, and you come on YouTube and go, yeah, it was crazy. I don't know why they edited it that way. It was terrible. You can't making fun of my editing. No, you're pointing out a mistake or a bad thing that you perceive.
It's just bonkers baby stuff.
Baby mode. All right, DSP?
A little bit more.
A little bit more?
But in silly music. It's literally like a couple seconds of Seinfeld music. But I guess I'm an overreactor. I edit a lot.
No. He thinks it's making fun of him by saying his name is Overreactor. It is Overreactor.
Oh,
and I played the silly music.
Oh no!
He thinks the picture is calling him Overreactor.
It's me, Overreactor.
I've played the silly music.
The best that I can say that English is not his first language. Is that no DSP or no comma DSP?
I put silly music. Like, what the fuck is that?
Dude, you didn't understand.
Yeah, he did not understand. Once they get off of this topic, we can
what is that?
I never really like when people do that. Like, even I watch like EFAP, they're called. Like, I usually like to watch their streams.
Yeah.
And whenever they like go after
At
somebody,
Racketeering-Rat says, "This man is truly living up to his name."
Big money.
I'm just like, oh man, I'm like, just.
Whenever they go what?
Dumb artist comment section is filled with people making fun of Captain Max hair.
Yeah,
okay.
And I said that.
Yeah.
They like to watch their streams.
Yeah.
And whenever they like go after somebody, I'm just like, oh man, I'm like, just talk about the video.
How did we go after him?
Yeah.
That's all I wanted. Like, obviously, I'm not offended by the shit that they're saying. I'm just like, bro, stick to the video. I mean, you are being insulting, but I don't give a shit about it. But like, just
we are not being insulting by having a pic. Well, you misunderstood the picture, so now I understand that you just misunderstood the picture.
Stick to the damn video.
Yeah. No, if the person's like a shitty person.
Pause. If you guys go off.
Oh wait, he's about to say it's okay.
But if they go off topic on Demon Slayer one time in this, stick to the topic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, I hope y'all don't go off topic on Demon Slayer at all.
Like, what's going on with your day? That's off topic, period.
Stick to the point of the title is Demon Slayer stuff.
General, like if it's like Boogie 2988 or something like that, I don't know. Like, I'll make fun of Boogie on stream. Like,
so it's cool.
Okay, no, that's fine though.
It's because he's a bad person.
Holy crap. I don't like when EFAP goes after people, but I will go after people.
It's okay if it's a bad person, like Boogie. Then cool.
Can you go back here? We can get all that.
But like, just stick to the damn video.
Yeah, no, if the person's like a shitty person in general, like if it's like Boogie 2988 or something like that, I don't know. Like, I'll make fun of Boogie on stream. Like, I think I've been jokes, but like he's genuinely an awful person. But when we're talking about like anime, dude, I'm like, why are we doing this, man? I'm like, we're all adults. Like, we're talking about fucking. It's basically kid shows.
It's a kid show. Yeah, we're talking about a goddamn cartoon, man, and like this is what we're doing.
But you feel enough about this dumb cartoon, whatever bullshit, to go after a dude talking bad about it.
Yes.
Yeah, like, we don't gotta do that.
Or because I had an opinion on it, and obviously, you know.
Well, you can even look at all my comments responding to them. I'd never really insult them. I'll just
and we never insulted you.
Yeah. I don't know what
Literally, there was a comment that some dude hopped in talking about, y'all stupid, blah, blah, blah. And then dumb artists come in like, all right, everybody calm down. I'm like, I didn't call everybody calm down. I ain't say
just like we said in the beginning. I'm not meaning this as an insult way, but like, both of us didn't even know who they were until they came about watching our stuff. You know what I mean? So
yeah, we're a small channel. We say constantly, no clue who they are, nothing against them. And then we start talking about this
cartoons. It is cartoons.
Come on. And like I get people like Triggered Senpai coming into my stuff like, yeah, man.
Hey, Trigger's a bad person.
Triggered is a bad person.
And we've said how he's a bad person, and you go, I don't know nothing about that, none of that. So it's whatever. I'm not listening to this point. Period.
I wanted to hear
I don't care. I am not listening to this nonsense. Dumb Artist does something to me where I just do not want to listen to this.
It's the arrogance.
It's the arrogant ignorance.
Yes. Really quick, could you just times transcript and see how many times they talk about? I'm always scared that that's one of them, and it's always like right out there.
Yeah.
Just how many times they said triggered.
I wonder why that cat does that.
I wonder why the cat is always right there. Go back, coward. Hey, BG is a coward. We both had coward moments. If BG wanted to go on, I want to continue. We're even Stevens. Ooh, 7 times. Okay, a couple times bunched up there. I think Trigger Senpai was like reading the conversation because I think he just read when I was getting annoyed. I was like, okay, I'm not dealing with this anymore. Whatever.
And then he probably deleted the comment.
You said you're not listening to it, so you want to be a coward baby like Dumb. So.
Is it talking about us not and Trigger Senpai and all this stuff, not the rhetoric behind Demon Slayer? It's actually just about us.
Stick to the topic. Could you look up Marvel real quick? Watching your Marvel Rivals gameplay is kind of stick. I appreciate it. Stick to the topic. Why y'all talking about something that's not Demon Slayer?
That's all I got. All
right. See how easily that can be done?
What are we doing with Phil?
I don't know. I didn't say we was going to do anything.
Oh, I guess we're out of here, dear.
We can't do anything related to the things that happened.
How about we watch a little bit of that putting together the computer?
I was going to say go over to one of the clip channels and go like 3 years back and go to like a 2 or 3 minute clip.
Okay. Yeah.
Snort Hogan.
Memeology probably is further along because I think this might be Snort's like fifth channel. Crazy! It was the Wee Woo one. BG, don't forget to do the movie list thing. Thank you for the super chat. Hope remind me in the Discord after the fact.
It's my T23 time.
No, it's not T23 time. Unfortunately, it got the least amount of votes, so we're not doing it. DA went to the bathroom, so we're just looking for a video. What's his most viewed stuff? 2 years ago. The Zelda one might be just the taste. No taste. Zelda one might be good. I just went through his most popular stuff. There's a Zelda one near the top that might be good. Yeah, it's always longer stuff. Oh no, there was a DSP Rants channel. Yeah, that was doing super short ones.
Oh goodness. Go up. King DSP rants about the king of his detractors.
Where you at?
3 over to the left. Right there, down.
5 minutes, yep.
People were the king of Street
I've
Fighter.
not read
James
any,
is the king of Street Fighter. I could be the king of
Tom
Street Fighter.
Clancy.
I could be just the king of fighters. Just go with Darkside Phil is the king of fighters. Right? I'm the king of fighters.
4th place on
King of-
Evo. Regionals won. No other games placed highly.
The king of chill. How about that? I'm the king of chill.
Oh, sorry. Now let me explain why I went ew. You see, piss baby.
You come over here, you're always gonna have a chill time with DSP.
No, you're
right?
not always going to have a chill time because you're going to be berated to give money or just be bombarded with detractor stuff.
I'm the king of chill, the king of fighters, the king of belting the detractor.
Oh, he had no confidence. The king of felting the detractor.
He said it like Hank Hill.
Felting.
Why did you go back?
Because I want to hear it again.
Okay, cool. Press play.
The king of...
I can't even look at him.
It's good.
Oh!
I want that hat so bad. This man is dry of any charisma.
Day in and day out, winning, living my life to the fullest, while they are crying and seething in their parents' basements, completely soiled from the waist down because they don't get up to use the bathroom, smelling of feces and armpit sweat. Their parents disowning them, locking them in said basement because of their own bodily smell.
Yep.
You know?
It's always good when you fumble a joke like
I got a
that.
little distracted. Wow. I received a $5 tip.
Is he going to celebrate?
From someone who says goods. I received a $10.99 tip from Chappie. Good luck with pulling more Hogans later tonight. Oh, you know it. You know that after a hard-working day like today, I take no more pleasure in anything than sitting back, relaxing, getting a ginormous, huge handle of Tanqueray gin. Okay? Don't hold it. I chug it. I go, oh. You ever saw that Junkie the Crow that they used to have the cartoon?
At
Just like that.
Racketeering-Rat says, off topic, have you ever read any of Tom Clancy's work? Are his books good?
I've heard good things. I've never read one, actually.
No!
That's
No!
That's a really bad image. Is this what Trump was like with Clinton?
Oh boy, that lag looks like something else for a second.
Oh, buddy.
Unfortunate. Oh no!
Oh, dude, this
Ever
whole
saw
thing.
that Junkie the Crow that they used to have the cartoon? Just like that. I go, I get completely sloshed. I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. And I immediately jump into WWE Champions and I just start pulling for Hogan's. And I don't stop until I get at least 3 or 4. So sometimes it's pretty bad, let me tell you. And that's the kind of night I'm going to have tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Because you
percentage scaling
is
beard.
I really appreciate that. All right.
The beard is real
received
bad.
A $12 tip. Are you kidding me? I guess I'll save the day, says this person. Oh, there was no need, for the day was already saved.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
So now we are at actually 172. We are actually at $172 in tips. Doody, Memology, Tevin, they're all seething. They can't take it. They're looking at this. They're like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Who would support this man? Looks like some cool people.
Pause.
Looks like some cool people.
This was the worst time. This was the
King's arc was.
King arc arrogance, smugness was the worst time imaginable.
Yes.
Looks like the taxes are coming in. Looks like someone's time has come to shut the fuck up, bitches. Thank you so much, everyone.
What the what? Who? Who is shutting up?
3 people.
Another $5 tip. Are you guys kidding me? Alex from Phoenix with a $5 tip. Does the King of Love sound good to you? Have a good night. Thank you, Alex, for a night-ending $5 tip. Here's the truth. For all these years, my detractors tried to say that my followers were the hate army. And I said, no, I'm not.
No, you said they were the hate army.
You said you were Mr. Hate, basically.
Baron Von Hate.
It's a misnomer. I would never call my followers the hate army, right?
You did.
You want to know who the hate army is? My detractors.
What?
I'm going to start calling them the hate army from now on.
You never did.
The detractors are the hate army. And they are crying
Nope.
right now. They
They
are
aren't.
sad.
Nope.
They are, Bill had a good day, but all he did was put on fucking soundproofing on his wall. Look how good it looks now. And he got paid to do it. The hate army can't take it. They can't.
Who?
They're sitting there in their little bunkers. They got little hats on. You ever
What?
saw those little army movies like General Patton?
He is not LTG. He cannot craft a story.
What's he talking about?
What is he talking
Those little hats on. They put on their little army hats and they have little flags. Go hate army, go. Let's hate on Darkseid Phil.
What?
Oh, come on, let's go. Oh, that's what they do.
Wait, no, because we have always been homosexual.
Yeah.
That's why. He was sowing the seeds back then. So you've established in this stream not a minute ago you're gonna start calling them the hate armies, and now they are in bunkers with army hats and flags, and we've always been doing this as you've just now coined the term.
They just sit there, little losers. What do they have to talk about today? Nothing, because I have soundproof foam up. You can't even say anything, right?
Yeah, you can say
Stay in
play.
your little bunkers and cry.
That shirt is terrible.
Cry.
Yeah. No.
But be sure to open a window so you don't drown in there. All right, let the
From
tears
the
out.
tears.
But if you're in a bunker, you're underground.
Yeah,
so if
there's
you
no
open
window.
the windows, it
The
would just
dirt.
be dirt.
Yeah, there
so
would
I
be
don't
no
think you
window.
understand how a bunker works, sir. You fundamentally misunderstood what the purpose of a bunker is.
Are you kidding me?
This is flawed. The joke is the premise of the joke is flawed from frame one, sir.
The narrative is lost because that is not how it works.
I just received a $4 tip
It's $4.
from Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix. You really tell your hat it's rude to stare. Bender, keep your eyes closed up there. I agree. It's very rude. Bender is a rude guy. He doesn't really care, right? What's hilarious is someone in the chat just said, all you're doing is giving them fuel. I guess you don't get the joke, do you? Don't you get it?
What's the joke?
Don't you understand what this is all about? Really? Do you not understand what this is all about?
What's it about?
Oh man.
Showing they have nothing without me.
I can do whatever I want and they're gonna talk about it anyway.
Oh, it's time to get payback for all the fucking years that these people caused me pain and suffering. Now is the time that I get karma on my side. Do you
Wait, what's the
understand?
payback?
It
You
doesn't matter
just
if you have
getting
content.
money?
I just had a great streaming day. I exceeded all my goals. I'm living life to the largest and fullest and having a great time. And they're still little nobody bitches. And it will never change until they
What's the
realize that what they're
payback?
doing is a waste of their own time. Clip the fuck out of this. Go ahead. Be sure to include the totals down here in your clip.
Dude, this
and you
was
can choke on it. Okay?
Choke on it.
this time was I hated this time so much.
Understandable.
I hated it so much.
Understandable.
The smugness, dude. Unbelievable smugness. Our Phil is getting money. My chest hurts.
Suck my dick. That's my request to
Alright,
you.
we can get out of here.
One more quick, small one.
Small.
Now, what's hilarious about this is I see people in the stream chat right now and people in the comments of the poll.
He looks horrible.
Yeah, he doesn't. It's the
saying,
camera
"Oh, I don't
that's
like any of
awesome
these
now
choices."
because he's yellow.
Okay, so where the fuck were you for over 3 weeks when I
What?
kept telling you guys to nominate games? I'm sorry, but you have zero rights to complain about the listing if you didn't
Zero
nominate
rights?
a game. I mean,
Pause. What if I, as a person, nominated a game and was here for 3 weeks? You can't just talk about people as in monolith, one single entity. You guys weren't there. I was there. I voted. I nominated. Now what?
100 unique nominations in each poll. 100.
Did he have a stroke? His mouth is like...
Thousand Masters
and
Manslayer
he's
05
slurring?
says,
It's fine.
his face looks eye.
It looks...
There was about 100 unique nominations in each poll. 100. Okay?
100.
How many viewers do I have any given day on a stream? Anywhere between 200 to 400. And that's at any given time. There's unique viewers as well. Each day it's about 1,000 unique viewers on my streams. Okay?
Oh,
What about
that's not real, Phil.
Big snort.
On YouTube, my videos get anywhere from around 300 to over 1,000 views a day. So I have a viewer base of at least around 1,000 viewers per day checking out my content.
Pause. You're not counting the detractors. You can't count the detractors in that, sir.
The hairline is cooked.
If only 1/10 of them nominated games, then the other 900 people have no grounds to complain. That's the point of viewers' choice.
No, they do.
The viewers take control of the power that you have, and you become part of this democratic process.
But what if that person wants to see you play It Takes Two, and that's the only game that they want, and you've already said no, not gonna do that, so they have no games to nominate, and therefore they can talk about what you're doing.
Yes, it would be like if we said we're not doing any videos for Viewer Request Month from Totally Not Mark, Triggered, but just like name like 8 creators, and then it was like, well, I wanted a T23 video, but no T23.
Okay? Personally, I'm shocked that these 5 games are in the poll. I literally am. I thought maybe there'd be 1 or 2 older games in there, and then there'd be some games I never heard of or games I'd never played. That's usually what happens with Viewer's Choice. This is not the case this time. Okay? So, again, I don't like those I don't like those selections. Phil should have done those things. Phil didn't nominate the games. You did.
But you X games that might have won. Cause if he ran one right now, he would go no Stellar Blade.
Yep.
No long JRPG.
Nothing that has a slow start. And what if this person did nominate? What if they were in that 100 people that nominated a video, but it just didn't get into those 5?
Are you guys excited for Viewers Request Month?
No.
Never.
So please understand.
We're going to be like this.
The kind of interaction that people want. They want to be part of the process. Oh, I want to be able to nominate. Okay, great, let's do it. And then I do it and people complain. Well, then you have no grounds to complain. You literally can't.
You have every grounds to complain.
You just can't complain when it was a process that the viewers controlled.
Yes, but I am one viewer, and 50 viewers voted for this. I wanted the thing that had 2 votes, so I can complain.
Yes. People complain all the time the videos that get into Viewer Request Month.
Games, all right.
Yep, perfect sip. 1.
Okay.
2.
Now,
beautiful.
Finn, just stop bitching. I don't want to hear a single bitch out of you because people are gonna nitpick.
Oh, you said Mario Strikers. Fuck off.
We already talked about it. We determined during the month there's no point in playing the game. There's nothing to it. It's a multiplayer only game. It's not. Doesn't even have a campaign or story mode to finish. There's no start or end to the playthrough. It's a waste of time.
Fuck off.
The start is play some online matches and then leave.
Have some fun, or even play against the computer and just go. I want to play some fun Sonic stuff.
Play with the viewers. No voice chat. Whatever.
People complain all the time about who's the president.
So. Stop. Fuck Shadows, if you complain one more...
Oh, boy.
Stealth the Shadows, if you complain one more time, I'm just going to kick you out. Stop bitching.
Stop
fucking bitching. What
just
is
stop.
your problem?
Man, Phil deleted nominations. It's not a true viewer's choice.
Yeah, no.
Shut the fuck up.
What do you have to say about that?
No, that's true.
Yeah.
It's not a true viewer.
So now they can complain because the thing that you deleted might be one of the things that I wanted to vote for.
No one cares about your bitchiness.
Oh, man. I guess nobody cares.
I want to see you in the fucking chat talking about it. What the fuck is your problem?
What if somebody does want to see it in the chat?
And it's such a easy thing to just disregard by going, nobody cares, so I'm not going to address it.
Get a clue. Okay.
Get a clue.
So, my nose itches.
Okay, Bo Billy, goodbye, you fucking idiot.
I don't even know why I address it. Whenever I just see it, I should just kick the people
At
right out.
Racketeering-Rat says, right? I can always bitch about how my Persona 4 video getting more votes than the MHA video.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I know I'm stupid. I'm too nice. I try to be nice to people, and then they take advantage. So, okay.
All right, that's curtain now, man. Just make a field channel, man. I say to us,
as the people controlling the content that we do, we should do the content.
Just make a field channel.
Yeah, can somebody tell ALX who's in contact with them? I was going to make a field channel. Dang.
Good mac and cheese. Depends on you're talking about like the good homemade mac and cheese, or even if you just go straight from the box, you can spice that up a little bit with some smoked paprika, some extra cheese, some milk to make it a little creamier. Depends on what you're talking
cheese knocks.
Yeah. Sometimes some chicken and broccoli. Throw that in some white cheddar.
Oh boy,
that's some good eats.
Call it fearless existence. Have you guys ever watched The Blacklist? Nope.
I have not.
All right, we're out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I might end up going to the movies. I don't know, because I do want to see The Running Man.
Normal revisited. We already have our.
Yep, we already know what we're doing.
And then normal stream, DSP day.
Yep, viewer request month.
That, and then straight into viewer request month.
We're about 2 weeks away. Yippee.
Viewer request month 5, the last one.
Hey, yeah, I'm just gonna subtitle it that now.
Just scare people. The last one. What?
The end. All right, we're at.
Stop coming to these. Yep. Get some more Jesus in your life.
Yep.
Stop being woke.
Yep.
Politics. Yep. Postmodernism.
Nope. No politics.
No politics. Postmodernism.
Yes. No. I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Anti-postmodern. Masters Manslayer 05 says, "Who is this ALX? Are they in the room with us?"
Yeah. And can they do the thing we want them to do?
Stay woke, y'all.
And all the time.
Or stay anti-woke.
We will. Your request was 5. We will. That's so good. We will might end up being the thing. Your request was 5. We will. All right.